on Twitch. We ain't doing Facebook today. But everybody live on Riverside. Appreciate y'all tapping in. Episode 71, Ball Game Banner. We back. Got FMF Grizz. I got the locks in the building with me today. We starting the show a little late. We got a little small lineup, a short lineup. We're gonna talk about the NBA Finals. Of course, we're gonna get these bets in where I got the locks, and
Do it.
we're gonna close it out with some talk of the NBA Finals game one and what we predict for tomorrow. So before the show started, we was talking a little bit about Caitlin Clark. If y'all caught the previous show, um, we started it with the Caitlin Clark debate, and Goat basically took over the conversation, basically saying that the foul from Kennedy Carter, the hip check foul was because that she was hating on Caitlin Clark. It didn't have anything to do with the game, and that all of this stuff against Caitlin Clark is because all of the female NBA players are hating on her. um, so he made a statement that I didn't agree with. I didn't agree with the Kennedy Carter thing because we don't, Kennedy Carter said she elbowed her. You know what I'm saying? And shit. Kennedy Carter says she a dog, and if you watch her play, she really is a dog on that
Nah,
court, though.
she a
But
dog for real.
if somebody elbow you, it just depends on what type of
Excuse
person
me.
you are, how you gonna take it. You know what I'm saying? So Goat was like, since she didn't guard her full court the rest of the way, or didn't give her a subtle elbow back, that she hip checked her because she was hating. Didn't agree with that. And then the other statement was that Caitlin Clark basically is the WNBA. So he said that if she gets hurt and has a season-ending injury, then the WNBA is going to lose 60% of its viewership. Would y'all agree with that?
Cat.
That's what I said. I said that's cap. I said 60% is a whole fucking lot.
That's a lot, nigga. That's more than half. Let's be clear.
Right.
That's more than half. And she ain't. Well, how many games has it been? How many months? She ain't even played a whole season yet. So,
Yeah.
and you know how it goes. In all honesty, I mean, well, I feel like her thing and what's gonna keep her up there is kind of like what Steph Curry got going on, where it's the shooting. Nobody's gonna really pay attention to the
Right.
other weaknesses in her game or anything. As long as that shot going in, she's good. So for them to say like, nah, as long as that shot's dropping, she's gonna be good and she's gonna have that face on her. But I don't see where it's matter because there's other talented stars, bro. You got Aja Wilson, you got like,
Yeah. I think
and
Asia
she's way
Wilson.
better than Clayton Clark, my
Yeah.
dude. So like, what are we really talking about?
I feel like Asia Wilson is the real face of the WNBA. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
she really is.
Because she been there,
Yeah,
she
she a
been through
dog.
it. Yeah.
The couple of the aces, like there's a couple of them on that team. There's a couple of dogs on the Liberties. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like it's not necessarily that it's Caitlin Clark. The talent is getting better. Caitlin Clark made us put our eyes more on and I can't even say women's basketball, like women's college basketball, because bro, there's so many of them that's coming. Like they ain't even drafted them yet,
And
bro.
that's what I said. I said so
Like
because
Caitlin Clark's just today. This microwave, bro. That's popcorn. Like she cool now, but when my other home when Shorty come out of USC, come on,
Juju.
bro. We ain't gonna be when
mm-hmm.
Juju come out. Juju is like nobody's
Mm-hmm.
gonna be talking about Caitlin Clark, so it's gonna be like,
That's what I
okay,
said.
Steph over there, but nigga, we got Anthony Edwards, we got this, we got that. Like that's what it's too much talent, and that's why we're watching WNBA. We're not watching WNBA because of Shorty. We just know when we watch her, it's entertainment. It's I don't know, bro. Like that's all it is. Like as long as that shot drops,
Right.
we go we know she a bucket. You know what I mean? We know she's a bucket.
I feel like anytime. I mean, like, let's just say we never even seen her play, right? But somebody told you like, yo, it's this white girl. She's 6'1", she weigh 150 pounds, and she's shooting from half court, bro. Like she busting ass out there. y'all not gonna tune in. But like, let me see this. Let me see what
That's
they
what I'm.
really fucking. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's a good point. I was just gonna say that. Like, we wouldn't even have had to seen her. Like, you got to think Curry been doing this shit at
word.
Davidson, but he had the ankle issues and certain things. That's why ain't nobody really speak about him. I watched Steph Curry play his first 7 years and didn't think nothing of him. I remember the game where he went dumb and like change. I remember when he became a whole nother step, and he did that on the Knicks. He went stupid that night, and he's just his
Mm-hmm.
everything changed for him. I remember that game, bro. I'm a Knicks fan, bro. Like he went retarded. He cooked Shump, he cooked Felton, and a star was born, my nigga.
Well, for me, I didn't eat, and y'all know how big I am on college. Like college basketball is like my favorite overall sport. Like I will watch a college basketball game over any other sport.
Yeah.
But damn, that's how I found out. I didn't know anything about fucking Steph Curry until the tournament. And this nigga was just shooting like Caitlin Clark. I mean, he would get it and boom, three after three after three. And then it was like, okay, he good, but he must not be that good. He go to Davidson. Then the next thing you
All right,
know, you got LeBron James coming to see him. You got all these NBA players like coming to see this nigga play, and then you like, this nigga might be it. But at the same time, like his draft, who was in his draft? Wanted Blake Griffin?
bro. Look,
Blake Griffin was that. Blake Griffin was must see
yeah,
TV like Caitlin
yeah,
Clark is for the
yeah,
WNBA.
yeah. But let me put it. Let me put it from this perspective. I'm a Knicks fan, bro. He went number 8 to the Warriors. We had the 7th pick that year. We drafted, I believe, Ronaldo Balkman, my
Mm-hmm.
nigga. And I ain't gonna hold
Yo,
you,
yo,
bro.
yo, yo.
Yeah,
Don't hate on my man Balkman, yo.
no, no,
No, he
no,
was
no.
nice in
That
college.
that was my man, bro. Let me finish. Let me finish. So that year we had 7. They in Golden State had the 8th pick. We drafted Ronaldo Balkman, bro, and Steph Curry went right after him. And I could wholeheartedly say I didn't give a damn, bro. I was like, well, we got Balkman, they got Curry. Like life went on. Like I didn't
Mm-hmm.
feel like, damn, we just missed out on shit.
Mm-hmm.
Why we pick Balkman and we ain't pick him? I didn't get that feeling, that notion, not at one point in time. So it was years later when he blew up, and to know like, yo, we missed out on that. That's more of my. But I can't even front, bro. I saw that
Yeah,
draft and I ain't feel no way when we missed out on Curry. I'm like, nigga, we just got Balkman, nigga. We got a forward. Like, what we doing? Let's go. What's
yeah.
next?
He ain't really shine like that
Grizz,
either,
I'm gonna tell
because
you a funny shit. I'm gonna tell you some shit though. A lot of people don't know this. Ronaldo Balkman was my high school roommate.
Oh wow, you see, that's crazy.
high school roommate. What high school you go to, nigga?
I I was in boarding school. We went to Laurinburg Institute out by what shit, you know what that is out there by
Mm-hmm.
it's in the
Fayetteville.
910.
Yeah.
Yeah, out there by Fayetteville. Balkman
Where the
was
fuck
at
he? Where
Laurinburg.
the fuck he from? That he was in
He was
Laurinburg.
he was a boarding school. He was
Yeah.
I don't even remember where Balkman was from for real. I think he might have been from South Carolina. He was a
Okay.
country dude. He ain't do nothing but wake up and run every morning. He ain't talk to nobody for real. And I ain't even realize he was gonna be that dude because no one considered him one of the top people at the school. You know what I'm saying? That's what's
Mm.
crazy about it. But Balkman, we actually called him Birdman in high school.
Yeah, look at that.
And then
Yeah,
he
he
went
was.
on to play with the Birdman. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Nah, he was a
but like,
skydiver, but I ain't gonna lie. No offense. I damn sure wish we ain't draft that nigga though.
Yeah, facts. Cause he ain't
yeah, yeah,
pan
yeah,
out like he
yeah, yeah.
was
He didn't
supposed
have
to.
that. He did.
You feel me? I
I ain't
was
gonna lie.
tight.
What he did in South Carolina was out of this world. You know what I'm saying? The University of
Yeah,
South Carolina, like how he balled down there, he balled for them. You know what I'm saying? He was just dunking everything. He was just
Yeah.
going crazy.
He was
But
more
yeah,
of a high
from his like
flyer.
yeah,
he definitely was.
yeah.
Bro, the first time I ever seen this man play, yo, to me, this was the one of the greatest basketball games I ever seen. It was a pickup game. I could never make this shit up. It was the first day I was at this school. Everybody at the school walks down to the basketball court. So nobody knows who anybody is, right? No one knows unless you just play with them in some circuit. So Ronaldo Balkman's on the court. Fucking, he's guarding this motherfucker named Lakeith Blanks, who was the number 5 point
I
guard in
remember
the
his
fucking
name.
nation.
Yeah, I remember his
Yo,
name.
Lakeith Blanks, he was a number 5. He ended up going to Texas A&M. So fucking Keith Blanks comes down, bangs on fucking Balkman. Balkman comes down the next play and just takes off on this nigga. And that's when he became the Birdman. No one called him anything but Birdman after that fucking moment. Now, on this same court, you got this nigga Maurice Rice, the nigga that made
Mm.
LeBron James fall in high
Mm-hmm.
school, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And he's just a little fat boy, right? You know, because he was chunky. You know, you don't know. You don't even understand. But this motherfucker was chunky. But when he started dribbling the ball, like people just started looking at each other and talking to each other, like, who the fuck is this nigga? And then somebody
He,
like, yo, that's the nigga, that's the boy that goddamn broke all Will Chamberlain's records. And I'm just sitting on the sideline watching this fucking pickup
This ain't
game.
your
And
school?
yeah, this Lornberg.
crazy, right? I'm listening to this shit like some legendary shit right now. Like, this is a
Right.
moment, my boy.
Like he
Like,
was
this is
Yo,
on
crazy.
yo,
all the
that,
smoke podcast. He on all the smoke podcasts
Yeah,
and shit.
nigga.
Like
Like, this is like, all
telling a
right, go ahead,
basketball
go.
story. Go ahead.
You,
yeah,
you
and
might
I'm
have to
just
come
sitting
back
there just
more often.
looking at this shit like,
Nah,
yo,
he know
bro.
some ballers though. He know
That's
ballers though.
that's dope.
I mean, you got to understand, if you could Google this shit right now, Laurenberg is still number 5 in the nation for NBA players from a high school, from one
And
given high school. Laurenberg is number 5, right?
I have
And
never
at this
heard of them.
given year,
That's crazy.
That's
dude,
dope.
yeah, bro, like that year, we had 6 McDonald All American nominees.
Yo, what?
Nah,
Do you know
nah,
how hard
nah.
it is to get
Finish your
McDonald?
story. I want to hear the rest of your. I want to know who the fuck was on this court because they already got some names on this shit.
Oh yeah. So it was Maurice Rice. It was fucking it was you had Balkman going against Keith Blanks. You had Regis on the court. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker was crazy. He ended up going to LSU. You had, I think Rob Black was on that court. My boy Melvin was on that court. That's how
Melvin who?
Mel ain't even my like my best friend right now, but he ain't go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? But and that's why niggas was on the side of the court like, how the fuck they pick up Mel? You know what I'm saying? Because no one knew who to pick up. You feel me? So you got legends on the
Yeah.
court. But my man Mel he would lock down somebody, but he's guarding Maurice Rice. And they say, this man is just on skates. I mean, this man is in the middle of an ice rink, and you just like, what the fuck is going on with Mel right now? You know what I'm saying? Because he was known to defend. You know what I'm saying? But this motherfucker's ankles is just goddamn looking. That shit look just bad out there. But the motherfucker just could do anything on this thing. And you're like, well, who is this motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? And I'm
Right.
telling you, to me, it was the greatest pickup game I've ever seen in my life. TT was on that court too, though. But this motherfucker was like 5'7", 5'8". You ended up going to Purdue, but you was just like, this is a little kid, right? And then he just jumps up and does a fucking windmill,
Mm.
right? You know what I'm saying? Like motherfucker TT was like a point guard on that court. And I'm just looking at this shit like, yo, bro, but like just in the school, like that was the first day I was at the school. No one knew anybody. Like I said, it was first of all, if you went to Laurenberg Institute at that point in time, it was 5 basketball teams and we didn't have a gym on campus. So when I tell you we walked to the basketball court, we walked through the neighborhood of Laurenburg down to the local city basketball court. And every time we would walk up, every city nigga would leave the court. They hated us. You know what I'm saying? But we would just
Mm.
go down there and run that court right across from Nick's Picks Quick or whatever the fuck that shit was. Sold the chicken
Yeah.
gizzards, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Uh huh.
And you
That's what
right
it's
down
called.
there.
Nick's quick pick.
Yeah, I'm telling you, nigga, I ate out of that bitch every day for 2 years,
They
damn near.
nigga, they got the fucking best gas station chicken in North Carolina, nigga, on everything. Nick's quick pick.
Uh, yo, bro, you ain't got, bro. The school is so if you at Nick's Pick Quick and you go to that right up that next street is where Laurenberg Institute was.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, bro, and this is, I'll tell you, this is some real shit. Every fucking coach that went under sanctions in like the next 3 years, I met at Laurenberg before that. So
Uh,
I met Sampson. I met fucking Calipari. Calipari was at the school faithfully. And I'll tell you this, anybody can look this shit up on Google. Like Calipari, so all right, so Derrick Rose went to the national championship with Calipari, right?
yep.
The other 4 people on that national championship team all went through Laurenberg.
So Chris Douglas
Joey
Roberts,
Dorsey,
Joey
Douglas Roberts,
Dorsey,
Dozier,
um,
right? All of them.
mm,
Google this shit. They were Dorsey was there that day. I don't know if he was on the court, but niggas, Dorsey broke a wooden backboard doing a windmill at school.
Yo, what? How old is
A
this
wooden
school, my boy?
backboard, a
I
wooden
never heard of this
backboard.
shit.
Yo, son,
This
because they were
shit been up since
funneling
the
everything through
1800s.
this school for like 2, 3 years. But you
That
have
nigga
heard of
broke a
this
peach
school.
basket.
Right.
Yo, you've heard of this school. I'm gonna tell you where Laurinburg got his biggest name. If you remember when we were growing up, it was a movie called Rebound. Not this shit with Martin Lawrence. It was a movie called Rebound, and
With
it
a
was
white
about this guy
white
named Earl
coach.
Manigault.
Yeah, with
Yeah, I
Earl the
remember that
Pro.
shit.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
bugging. That's my
Yeah,
shit.
and then they
When
sent them away to high school, right?
is that where
Hmm.
he was putting the money on top of the backboard? Nah, 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 nah. That was
Exactly. Yes,
yeah.
yes,
He
That's
was
that's the
put.
nigga that
Yeah,
that's
he
the
put
was.
the
only part
money
I
on the
remember, to
backboard
be
and make
honest.
Yeah,
change
when
for
he's
a
and he
dollar.
was going making change for $1 on the back. Yo, that shit had me geeked. That was
Yes.
Yeah.
crazy.
At
That's
a
my.
New York. And then the dude says, I'm gonna send you away to a school. In that movie, he went to Laurinburg.
Oh, you fucking right.
Yes,
Mm.
that's where he went, Laurinburg, North Carolina.
That's the only part of the movie I remember is him jumping up, getting the money out the top of the backboard. That's it.
Yeah, but then got sent to away to a boarding school to play basketball, and he got
You
sent to Laurinburg, North Carolina.
Why
You know,
you know
why he
what
get
Charlie
happened?
sent?
Ward came out of Laurinburg.
Did you go to
I
play
know.
Those
ball?
bad niggas. Who?
Did you go to play ball?
Nah. So like the reason, so this is how it went down for me. That's how I started playing basketball though. Like I had never played basketball before I got here, and so I wasn't on the court this day. And goddamn, my freshman year in high school, I made fucking straight Fs. My dad fucking was about to kill my ass. My next door neighbor Melvin is at this school playing basketball. You know what I'm saying? And so my dad is like, "Yo, Mel, you always be gone. Where the fuck you at?" So they found out about this boarding school. My brother went to boarding school in Greensboro. So my dad was like, "Well, shit, this nigga ain't doing what he's supposed to do out here. We about to send him to boarding school, right?"
Oh
And
wow.
just because my neighbor went there is why I went there. Now I get there and I'm like, all right, but this ain't no regular boarding school. I mean, this shit is the hood. Like everything was fucked up about it. But like when you get there, it's like 200 boys. It might not even be 200. It might be like 115 boys, but 70 of them, 60 of them are all on a basketball team because there's 5 basketball teams, and then there's
Yeah, I
like
get it
11
now.
girls. You know what I'm saying? And so they were bringing these people in. Like we had 2 kids from Lithuania. We called them both Larry Bird. You know, and then so because they could shoot and they was white, and that's what we. So they both was named Larry Bird. You know, and then we
Stereotype
had
they
three seven. We had 3 7-footers, right? One of them was 7'3". Uh, goddamn Kareem Cooper ended up going to Memphis. Goddamn, and it was just like you had like 10 Africans, you had like 6 niggas from Brazil. You know what I'm saying? So they were just bringing motherfuckers in from everywhere. Goddamn, Sampson picked up longer. Who was actually Kevin Garnett's nephew, and went to Oklahoma. This motherfucker could dunk from the free throw line. You know what I'm saying? The shit was just, it was just like talent after talent after talent. The best person that I ever saw play at Laurinburg. Now, my man Troy Lee Mathis, who still holds the North Carolina State scoring record for dropping like 81 points in a game, he was a dog. I mean, he had the most unlimited step back. He ended up going to Clemson, and he broke a nigga's neck down there or some shit, and they kicked him out of school. And so that was the one thing about Laurinburg. Almost everybody there was fucking nuts. Like you didn't get to Laurinburg. You didn't get there because you were doing some shit right in your life. You had to do something really wrong,
He was
and
fucking
then you
up.
couldn't get to college. Yeah. And then they funnel you through this like prep school, and then they would take you into college, right? It would be one person that would take every kid's SAT. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm damn the whistleblower right now, but the school's already shut down. It lost its accreditation a couple years after I left. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it doesn't even exist anymore. But nah, it was one dude that would take motherfuckers SATs. He didn't play basketball. He was just a regular dude. I don't even know why he was there. And the shit was just a wild shit. So these pickup games, but Vincent Banks, it was a kid named Vincent Banks, and I still don't know what ever happened to this dude, but he was from Atlanta, Georgia. And when I tell you, man, I swear to God, yo, amongst all of these people, this motherfucker ain't talked to nobody. And when he did talk, he talked so Atlanta that you couldn't even understand what the fuck he was saying. God damn, bro. This man, goddamn, I don't know. He was just a dog, bro. Like he was just a point guard of all point guards. guards. I can't even make this shit up. Now, mind you, we got niggas. He wasn't one of the McDonald's All-American nominees. So we got 6 fucking McDonald's All-American nominees out there, right? So these motherfuckers is like nice. Nobody actually made the game. We had Regis Kunja made it to that Capital City game, and he made it to the other game that year, right? So it was 3 big games. It was the Jordan, it was the McDonald's, and then it was like something else. I forget that game. And then, you go to ABCD camp, or you went to NBA Top 100 camp, and those how you knew who was the best people. Like, because no one could go to NBA Top 100 camp unless you was ranked top 100 in the nation, right? So and then you knew who people was because they would come back with their briefcases. They would come back with their motherfucking you if you had the ABCD shorts back then, you was the realest nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like if you had certain shits, it was just like that's what it was. But that was a crazy 2 years of my life, and I'm telling you, I seen some of the best basketball players. Like I said, my roommate was Ballgame. You know what I'm saying? And so like it was just like it was one of the crazy. Yes, Vincent Banks, a fucking dog, bro. Like I'm
This
telling
him?
you, I don't know what this is him. Yeah. Vincent
It
Banks, all the
said
way
this
from
nigga in the state of Georgia in 2003 averaging 31, 7, and 5.
yes, he was Mr. Georgia. It was not,
Mr.
and
Basketball.
he was the best basketball player I've ever seen, bro. Like, and I'm talking about it. I can't even make this shit up. If you can look up, like, I'm talking Joey Dorsey, all the motherfuckers that went to Memphis. You got we put up a college national championship squad. That shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Out of one high school, that
Mhm.
shit is unreal. But like these fucking pickup games, and then that doesn't mention that it was motherfuckers that came to the school that didn't even stay long. Like Michael Beasley was there for like 3 weeks.
Oh nah, yo, check
This
this out. Locks, this a 30 for 30. We recording? This is a 30 for 30
yeah,
right here, right?
Right
yeah, I swear to God.
on that school. Yo, we should do a
Yeah,
little documentary on that school,
yeah,
bro, for
that's
real.
crazy. Nah,
Yo,
yeah,
we
that's
should,
history.
yeah. Yo, Michael Beasley.
That's
This is
fire.
what's trippy. This is really what's gonna trip y'all out. This is a high school. Michael Beasley was there for 3 weeks as an 8th grader. He shouldn't even have been there with high school people. They broke in his room, took everything he owned, and he left.
Mm.
What?
Swear to God.
Nah, you
Hold
gotta
on,
bring me in.
man.
I
What?
believe.
Hold on. What did say the name of the school was
I
again?
believe
Laurinburg.
Laurinburg
What?
Institute.
Laurinburg. And the crazy
Laurinburg
part, let me tell
Institute.
you, it sound like the school where they shot Lean on Me. Like it just sound like a badass school.
Bro,
But
we didn't go
so
to
I,
class though. It was no
yeah,
class. It was not a school component of it. Like no one actually went. Like we would. The only time you would go into the classroom is because you were tired of sitting in your room playing video games. The niggas didn't
yeah,
like go to class. And
that's
after the
crazy. That's
basketball
insane.
season, all of these good niggas, you never saw them again. They dipped. They was like, I'm not. Yes. So you got.
There go Ronaldo. There go Vincent.
I can't make this shit up, bro. And this is just one tune. Oh, Boo Boo Car was a legend, bro. Yo, Boo Boo Car. Yo, Kareem Cooper, footer,
Who? Boo Boo
bro.
Car. Oh, right
Boo
here.
Boo Car, yeah, that motherfucker was a legend. I'm telling you, because all these motherfuckers, he was from Senegal. He only, but you just look at these motherfuckers. Some people go crazy. You see Dorsey's on that
Joey
bitch. You see
Dorsey.
fucking, yeah. I'm telling you, bro. I wouldn't even know these niggas in real life if it wasn't that. Oh, Cristiano, that nigga was a dog, yo. I went to when I saw Chris Paul play in the NCAA championship, it was because of
Madness.
Cristiano Johnson. You know, Troy Mathis. Look, Troy Mathis was one of the realest motherfuckers. Joe McCray,
Brandon
damn, that nigga went to
Monroe.
Nebraska. Yo, y'all know Brandon?
He came from my school.
You know him?
Nah, I don't know him, but he from
Oh yeah, that's
Hope
my
County.
man's V Monroe. Yeah. Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
I
Marcus
didn't like hang
Neal.
out with him or nothing, but yeah.
Damn, how you get this list like this? Oh, look. So Keywan Smith, this
Yeah, that nigga's
motherfucker,
from
he
Brooklyn. He
died
got sent
actually.
out there.
But Keywan Smith was one of the dudes that won that first battleground MTV battleground basketball shit.
Oh, really?
I don't
Yeah,
even
when it
know what
came
that
back
is.
later.
Sean Williams. I know Sean Williams.
Yeah, Sean Williams, straight out of Memphis. He was on that Memphis team. Think about this. He's from Memphis. They sent them to Laurinburg because he was fucking up or whatever happened. And then and Calipari sent his ass over there.
Mm,
See what I'm saying?
mm,
Look, Tracy McGrady, T Mac. His
mm.
little brother was at the school. His name was Chance McGrady.
He play ball.
Yeah, but he was like, so he wasn't. I mean, he played ball and he wasn't bad. Like I can't call that nigga trash. He was Tracy McGrady little brother. He was nice, but I guess he didn't hit that same growth spurts because he wasn't that tall. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
so like I don't
like
know.
Michael Jordan brothers. Ha. They
Yeah,
said Michael Jordan
yeah,
brother like 5'9". I'm like, nigga, get the fuck out of here.
yeah, he
What you
wasn't as
mean?
tall. And then now you're on a team playing with the best people in the nation. I think he was on the Prep B team because you got to know it was the Prep A team that year won the national championship. The only person they lost to, and I was at that game in Raleigh, was fucking Charlie Villanueva and Luau Ding played for Blair Academy that year.
Mm.
That was the only game they lost that year. And I ain't gonna
C-
front.
CV, my
They was
nigga.
put
Blair
This
Academy
shit was
pretty
crazy.
big too, because I remember a lot of people played for Blair Academy.
Yeah, see, Charlie Villanueva, my nigga. He's
Yo,
a
I'm
dog.
telling you, that's when I knew who Charlie Villanueva and Luau Ding was, and he was goddamn boxing them motherfuckers, yo. Villanueva was a dog that night, and I was like, nah. I seen the one of the other greatest games I ever seen in my life, and this is shit was unrecorded. It was Prep A, so that's goddamn Vincent Banks' team. Vincent Banks, Regis Kunja, Joey Dorsey, like all the Bubakars on that team, all them motherfuckers, playing against goddamn the charter team because that's how they got away with this shit. There was an institute team, there was a prep team, there was a prep B team, and then there was also a charter school underneath. So it was like they were running like two or three schools out of this shit. So then now you got a charter school that can also be in the local charter league, right? So we actually won the state championship, beating everybody like 100-30. You know what I'm saying? I still don't have a ring for that shit, but we won the state championship while we were in that charter league. You know what I'm saying? We playing the worst people in North Carolina.
They say
And we were
Ronaldo
just,
Bachman was from Laurinburg.
yeah, he's not from Laurinburg.
That's what it say. Oh,
Ain't no
never
way.
mind. It's a high school city. Never mind.
Yeah, high school. Yeah. He's not from Laurinburg. No one was from Laurinburg except for this nigga named Phil Davis. But he was straight. He was cool ass motherfucker. He was the person that made sure that them local niggas didn't kill us. Now, every once in a while, like 30 people from like the town will walk on campus and they would just start a big ass melee.
Mm.
And we would have to fight the locals. You know what I'm saying? Like as a whole student body, we would have to fight these locals. And it would happen. I think it happened like twice, 2 or 3 times while I was there. And niggas be like, yo, the locals coming. And then this shit was like dead ass. This shit should be a movie. I can't even make this shit up. Yo, this shit should be a movie. But like, I'll never forget that nigga. They came on campus, rocked one of them African niggas, and the goddamn motherfucker. I was walking into because we had a gym, but it was condemned, so you weren't allowed to go in that shit. You had to climb through like a pool that didn't have a roof, and then like go up a ladder to get in that shit. It was crazy as fuck. But yo, I swear to God, if we get Beasley on the chat, he'll tell you like anybody that hears this shit that was there, this shit is 100% facts. I mean, you just fact checked it with the motherfucking Google shit. Like these motherfuckers is real. Like that shit was crazy. But most
Yeah.
of the people didn't make it. I was so surprised when Balkman became like Balkman
Nigga,
got to the league, Sean Williams got to the league.
look at this
Obviously,
shit. It says other notables that also went to this school. This school has also produced other notable athletes. Uh, that not only athletes. It says Joe Budden went there.
mm-hmm.
Word?
It say Joe Budden went there.
Yeah, because
And
yeah,
my
it was
aunt,
yo, so
my aunt, she just met and had lunch with Joe Budden mother like a week ago, and she like, yeah, his mother lives down here. I was like, what? But that's
Nah,
crazy.
I've heard him say something, but I thought that was just a place. I didn't know he went to school there. I've heard him speak of Lauenburg before.
But I didn't
Yeah,
know it
he
was like
did
a
go there.
school. I didn't
I
know like
wasn't
he
there
went there
with
as a
Joe
school. I
Button
thought he
though.
lived there.
Yeah, it had to be in the 70s or something.
Yeah, I
Early.
wasn't there with Joe
I
Button.
mean,
Not
not
the
the 70s.
70s.
My bad.
I say,
Like the
God
90s.
damn.
I
My
was
bad.
there 2002 to
I meant to say he
2004.
was born in the 70s. Wasn't he born in the 70s, like 70 something, 78, 79, something like that?
Yeah.
Gotta be, yeah. Yeah, he definitely went there though. That shit was crazy, bro. As a matter of fact, I'll never forget the day it all ended. One of the kids that didn't play basketball was playing with some firecrackers in the dorm, lit a mattress on fire, and the whole dorm burnt down.
Mm.
Everybody left that day.
Mm,
I remember that day. And it was like right after basketball season, they burnt down the dorm. Motherfuckers had to go sleep in like the rec center. Yeah. And I went home. And this was like maybe like April.
bro, we
So
about to
I
do a
didn't go to school for the
documentary
rest
on
of
this
it. Like,
shit. I ain't even bullshitting.
nah, I'll tell you the craziest shit. This is gonna blow your mind about this school. I never went to class for 2 years straight. My sophomore, my junior year, I don't have a sophomore and junior year of high school. Right. When I got to my senior year in high school, I told my parents, I was like, yo, I want to come back to regular school. So that's when I came to Greensboro. I went to Page and I played basketball at Page. Like 1 month into the school year, the counselor pulls us in and they was like, well, yo, we have no transcript records for you outside of your freshman year in high school. Now, mind you, I told you I made straight F's, but actually that was just in the third quarter. I passed all of my core classes with D's and I failed all of my electives. So I had 4.5 credits. And so Laurenberg had never sent a transcript because we never really took classes. So my mom drives me back to Laurenberg,
That's
right?
crazy to hear that you a
And I
smart,
sit down
dumbass
with Miss
nigga.
Burns. Yo, I swear to God, yo, I sit down with Miss Burns and we pull out the fucking North Carolina high school requirements. And they filled out everything I needed to become a senior in high school.
What you mean filled
Right?
out?
And they gave me,
You ain't have to take no
they
tests or no
just wrote
nothing
it
like that.
down. I never did any of it. Yo, we did take the EOGs. It's on record. We have EOGs, but we had the answers to every version of the test. The teacher took it first and then handed us the answers.
That's crazy because you a smart nigga right now, but you was a dumbass nigga. I don't understand what the
No,
fuck.
I was never dumb. I was always smarter than them even there.
Why
You
you
know,
can't
like,
put the grades up?
well, there was no classes. It's not like I just
I'm
didn't.
talking about the straight F's, nigga. You would have never been there if it
Oh,
wasn't for
oh,
the
oh!
straight
I
F's.
was just a
What,
class clown.
nigga? I was
See,
too,
so
but
this is what I realized.
I
It did
passed all my
it
tests.
I passed, and that's what I'm saying. When I was in my freshman year in high school, and I didn't understand this until I became a teacher later in life, I actually failed every one of those classes. But then they gave me D's in all my core classes. Well, why did they give me D's? Well, I didn't realize how important testing was when until I became a teacher. But I scored in the 99 percentile of every class's standardized test. But I failed the class. So they couldn't fucking fail me from the class, if that makes sense, because I scored the
No,
highest score in the standardized test.
no, that makes sense.
So you was just dumb in a way that you ain't do your work.
You was lazy.
I did my work, but
They
I
was
like
lazy
it
and there
would
was
be
no
like,
structure. There was no structure. It
yeah, I
wasn't
would,
like personally lazy, but there was no structure, so there wasn't really nothing pushing you or motivating you to. And then you ain't really have
yeah.
no class to go to.
Yeah, so my freshman year, I was in a regular high school, and I had like we went to class, and I got in trouble. I was at Enlow High
This is
School, so this
wild.
is
Let me get
crazy.
my effects. Let me get my effects.
Yo,
This is wild.
my freshman year, I was at Enlow High School, and I got there. The problem was is my brother was a senior, and so I had been cool with all his friends like my whole life. So then I get there, and I think I'm a fucking senior. You know what I'm saying? And I'm already a tall ass guy, and I'm on the football team because I played football my whole life until this moment, until I got done with the Laurenburg. And so I'm on the football team. I'm cool with a bunch of seniors. I'm at Enlow, fucking funny thing about that is one of the best NBA players I was ever around was at Enloe and not at Laurinburg because PJ Tucker was at Enloe while I was there. You know what I'm saying? He was a junior that year. And so cool ass motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? They goddamn so I'm just bullshitting, but I would be the guy that would like do all my work, but then just not even turn it in at the end of class. Or I'll do my homework and then just lose it in the bottom of my book bag type shit because I'm just mad unorganized. And so, or I would get in there, I would get kicked out of class. But goddamn, the ISS teacher, the ICE teacher, that motherfucker was my football coach. I would just go in there and talk to his ass about offensive line because I was an offensive lineman at that time in my life. And so I would just talk about
You was a
goddamn that
fat
type of
ass
shit.
nigga. You was a fat boy.
Yeah, I was a big solid dude. I hadn't hit my growth spurt yet though. I was just a
What?
big solid dude. You
What?
know what I'm saying?
How we talk? How much we talking? How much we talking? Like height and weight.
I mean, I was still like 180, but at the same time, I probably like at this time for a freshman year, I might be like 5'11.
Okay.
You know, like so like for a freshman, I'm a big solid dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then like now over the next couple of years, I grow like 4 or 5 inches. Again, I end up 6'4", and then it's just like all right, and that's when I got skinny. That's just how that happened. But nah, that shit was a fucking ride. I got them. So after I was smart as hell. Go to this boarding school, go through 2 years of nothing. Like I don't learn anything, and so like from then I go to my senior year in high school. But if you remember in North Carolina, you only had to take the only thing you had to take 4 years of was English. I had passed all my core classes my freshman year. And then and then Miss Burns wrote in every other core class that I needed to become a senior. So then I get to my senior year in high school and I'm taking 7 electives and my English class. You know what I'm saying? So I just kind of skipped all of high school. And I playing ball. I played on the football team. I played on the basketball team. I ain't really playing on the football team because them niggas ain't fuck with me. So I ended up quitting that shit. I got permission to leave to start training for basketball, and then so I played on the basketball team, and then that shit was it. I went to A&T, and that's why I struggled so bad because I got into my first math class, and I was like, I don't know what the fuck this shit is. I never took math again. You know what I'm saying? Like I was like, I don't know what the fuck you want me to do. All them classes was like a foreign language because I literally came into college with a ninth grade education. Shit was nuts, but it was a wild ride. Like in that ride, and then we could get back to the show after this. The reason I got them pledged alpha because while I was in Laurinburg, I told you they didn't care about people going to school and shit. You know, so one day I just went down to Tuskegee, Alabama, and I stayed down there for 2 weeks because my brother was in college there. So no one gave I could miss class. It didn't matter, right? You know, as long as I wasn't at the crib, my parents ain't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? So I was there. I was down in Tuskegee with my brother. I lived on the college campus as a fucking junior in high school for 2 weeks. And that shit is the whole reason I went to college because I was not gonna go to college until that moment. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna write a whole story about that shit one day. That shit, I watched this motherfucker cross my brother cross Alpha in that moment. I'm goddamn in the club drinking. I got bought my first drink at the bar, you know, because I goddamn I'm now 6'4". I got cornrows. These people think I'm goddamn 19, 20. I'm just a
Yeah.
little ass boy though. I'm 16 years old. That shit was fucking nuts. First time I ever went to the club, first time I went to a college party. Shit was crazy.
That's crazy. I yeah, we definitely gonna do a shit about this little institute because I ain't never heard about this shit before. That's wild. And I've been in North Carolina since I was 10 years old. You know what I'm saying? So is and I ain't never heard about that shit. But been in Fayetteville and in 910 since I was 10 years old. But um yeah, that's wild. I ain't had nobody I knew in college. I ain't never go to no college. The only reason I went to college, I was about to go to the military. I was about to be a Marine to be for real. Nigga came to my school one day, was just talking this good shit to me. I'm like, oh, I'm about to be a Marine. My mom was like, hell no, you ain't.
She
You
told you
gonna do
no.
something? Yeah. The nigga used to call the crib. She put up the phone one day. She was like, "Stop calling my son. He ain't gonna be no Marine. He not doing none of that. Stop calling." And I'm like, all right. So
We lost locks.
yeah, look like he dropped off. Only reason I went to school, man, is cause damn, my uncle told me, man, I was gonna have the best time of my life. He said it ain't nothing but girls there, man. You gonna have the best time of your life. Trust me. So I went to college thinking, damn, I was about to go to Spelman. You know what I'm saying? Like I was just
Mm-hmm.
about to be the only nigga up in there, and they was, you know what I mean. But of course, it was other. But that's how I thought it was. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm thinking. Like nigga, he said it ain't nothing but chicks in there. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna have the best time of my life, and he was right, bro. It was nothing but chicks in there. It was some cool niggas in there, some hate niggas there. But you know, it was a good time. Anyway, yeah, we about to do this. Motherfucking I'm about to damn do this shit. I'm about to make this a real podcast about this Laurenberg Institute. I'm about to fucking email Joey Dorsey, be like, yo, want to interview about you about this Laurenberg Institute.
Yeah, we could reach out to a couple of them. I'm not sure why. Even Joe Budden. Fuck it.
hmm See if you got any words. We doing a documentary on it and shit. And then put all our music in the soundtrack
Yep. Put that shit up.
early. But I don't know what the fuck this nigga at, man. Do you know he dropped off? He supposed to be giving us the bets.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, man. Cause this shit is wild. Anyway, man, let's talk about. You said you ain't see this game, right? You ain't watched most of it,
Nah, you ain't catch a lot of it.
but
All I know is
damn,
Kyrie was a no show. I seen.
yeah,
I
he
was.
had a bad game.
I put a couple dollars on it. Just talking and speaking on bets, and yeah, everything ain't pan out the way I wanted it to. Let's just put it like that. So I stopped
Yeah,
watching.
I had definitely put some money, nigga. I put like 6 bets in on the game, different parlays. I always do like two moon shots. Shoot for the moon on two of them. Give me the highest odds, but other than that, all the rest of them shits lost. All four of them shits lost.
Almost you. Any of them hitting?
No, man, I ain't hit a basketball shit in weeks. All my hits been baseball. I ain't hit a basketball shit in a minute.
Yeah, I don't
Cause
know
it's
what the
like,
fuck going on.
they be saying like the role players play better at home, but then at home they be trash. You be like, man, shit. I really thought the Dallas was gonna come back and win this game because
I
they was
thought
getting
Dallas
blown
was
out.
going. I bet for Dallas to win. Period, my boy. And this shit just was like, what the fuck?
But if you go on your joint, I don't know if you got FanDuel or DraftKings, but if you go on or what you got, but if you go on there, they got the series, the whole shit. And if you guess the series right, the odds is crazy. Like plus 3,000, plus 2,700, plus like the shit is crazy. Like put up $1 on any of the shit, you're gonna get 100 back for real if you guess right. So I did a whole bunch of them shits. I really did most of them like Dallas and six, but and I had Dallas winning the first game on a lot of them shits,
Me
and they
too.
still got it up. But I did pick some where Boston was gonna win at five, and then I picked one where Boston was just gonna sweep these niggas. So
I'm definitely gonna pick one of those because that's
yeah,
possible.
those odds are super crazy. Um, but yeah, man. I just when I was watching the game, they was down. They got down like over 20, like 27 was what I seen because I was in and out too. I was on the phone, but I was kind of watching it at the same time. Got down like 27 points. I'm like, yo, this shit is over. And by like the end of the third quarter, you know what I'm saying? Or by the third quarter, they had it. The middle of the third, I would say, they had it down by like 8. And I was like, oh shit, these niggas is coming back. I might win this bet. Then down next thing you know, Boston going to 8-0 run. And Boston just take this shit over after that. But you know, Luka put up 30, 12 on
Good.
12 for 26, had 10 rebounds, but he only had one assist. That's it. That
Which is
says a lot.
crazy.
Says a lot. Like he
Hmm.
couldn't get off the shits that he normally get off. And when he did get niggas the ball, they was missing. PJ had 14 and 8. Down Derrick Jones had 5 and 6. Gafford had 8 and 3. Kyrie had 12 and 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Ain't nobody off the bench did anything. Josh Green had 3 rebounds. Derek Lively had 2 points and 5 rebounds. He couldn't really get off. Jaden Hardy came through. He had 13 and 3 rebounds, but that was about it. And everybody on Boston just got the fuck off. Like as far
Yeah,
as the
they went
threes,
dumb.
they had one, two, three,
I
four,
don't know what I
five,
was
six,
thinking.
7 people shoot over 2 threes that game. But I was thinking when I placed the bet, Boston played, they always lose one at home. But the X factor always been Porzingis, like how he was gonna come, if he was gonna come back, how much time he
Nigga
was gonna
came out
get.
tweaking.
20 and 6 and 20 minutes. He had some blocks. I mean,
Big
you can't get
loss.
no better than that, y'all. And I ain't even gonna lie, Al Horford was out there moving his feet with his old ass. Damn, he was guarding Kyrie. He was really guarding Kyrie for real, like blocking this shit, like he was moving them puppies.
And Jalen
Um,
Brown is retarded.
yeah, he had 20
Like
and
he's
6.
sick with it. But that little dunk he did, like he just I
Yeah, he
don't
was
know, bro.
dunking
He get
on.
one a
Oh my
game.
goodness, put that nigga down on a poster for real, for real. I'm like, damn, that's gonna be when they rewind the finals. That's gonna be in that shit when they do
Oh
a summary of
facts.
this shit.
Oh facts.
That's
And I have a
definitely gonna
feeling he
be
gonna
on there.
go off the next game.
But now the spread, they got Boston winning by 7.5. Damn,
All the home teams gonna win. It's gonna come
you
down to
think
game
so?
six, seven.
You
It's
don't
gonna come
think
down to game 5, 6, shit like that.
you don't think Celtics gonna do their usual and lose a game at home?
No,
Mm.
they're gonna win the next game.
You think Kyrie gonna redeem himself?
Nope. Yeah, he gonna play good, but he's still gonna lose.
I just need to know if this nigga gonna get over 20. Cause 12, damn, bro, 12 on 6 for 19, 12.
He tried to get over 20.
Yeah, he tried, but damn, shit was off. He was missing shit.
Layups, all types of shit he was missing. I was like, yeah, it's a dub. I lost
ESP
my money.
lost all my money. ESPN got the predictor at Boston winning 66%. That's
They're gonna win. I know they are.
wild. I want to bet on Kyrie so bad. I really feel like he gonna hit, but man, I don't know where Gene at, man. Hold on, man. I got the likes. He text me back. Hold up. Let me call him real quick, man.
Please leave your message for. Oh nah.
Damn. Well, I guess I'll do the picks because it's getting close to 1 o'clock. And niggas want to make bets. So he put up the sheet, but I'm gonna give y'all the top three. Yeah, top three. So let's go ahead and cue up the betting music, the ball game banner. What the fuck happened to my lineup, man? Shit, they're deleting my shit. See, this some bullshit. Been deleting my sound effects and shit, man. This is why, this shit be damn just pissing me off sometimes. This shit just be tripping, man. I don't even know where I goddamn hope this Get your picks in now. All right. So yeah, pull up your FanDuel, your DraftKings, whatever you got, man. And yeah, we gonna put these bets in. You betting today, cuz? What's up?
I'm like, see what we got going on. Is it game today?
Niggas, everything today. Not basketball. We do baseball. The AI do baseball only.
Okay.
So the AI is once again, the AI is a straight bet model. It is not a parlay model. Fair warning to y'all. If you do put it on a parlay, it's up to you. The model is definitely above 75% on winning percentages, but I said it's on straight bets and it's predicting straight games, not predicting your parlay. Okay. So again, I'm gonna give you the top three games and up. You back, man? What's up?
The fucking power just went out in the neighborhood.
I feel you saying, I'm like, damn, that's
That
crazy.
shit was mad random. I was like, what the fuck just happened?
Yo, you know what that shit remind me of? Cause I called your phone and shit went straight to voicemail. I was like, yo, all his shit must have shut down. His internet must have went out or something. Like I was up to
Yeah.
like 4 o'clock in the morning watching this Netflix shit about the Malaysia plane, how this shit just went ghost out of nowhere and shit. I was like, yo, that shit crazy. But
I dropped too many secrets about the goddamn NCAA. They was ready to get rid of me.
right, shit down. They know we about to do the
Well,
bets. All
we
right, hold
doing the
on.
best. All right, we here. That's why I'm back.
All right, let me run the intro back then. So then you can start us out. Get your picks in now. All right, you got it.
Hey, before we start, let's go ahead and recap last week. Didn't we just go ahead and smack on them last week, Ducks?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. That was a good weekend. So we're gonna run another one back. We're not gonna be too greedy today. We're just gonna go in there, get us a couple dollars and get home. Yesterday was a rough one for me, man. You had Boston losing that game. I should have been able to call that one,
To the White
but yeah, we're
Sox.
good to the fucking White Sox. To a 14 straight loss White Sox. When they started talking about that, I knew Vegas had their goddamn hand in the pot. So, you know, Yankees finally lost yesterday. That was a tough one, but I mean they playing the Dodgers. And it was amazing how they didn't score any points for that long. But what do we have today? What are we doing today? Uh I'm gonna take these we're definitely going Blue Jays. Blue Jays redemption. Lost last night to those A's.
Mm-hmm.
We're definitely going Red Sox, but we got to take them at a -1.5 today. Actually, if you want to get fancy, you could just go ahead and take the Red Sox up to -3.5, but that's a little risky because they're gonna beat the shit out of the White Sox today. Um, I'm gonna have to take Seattle. Seattle blew a 7-point lead yesterday. The model likes them, so we're rolling with Seattle. Uh, so that's Boston -1.5, Blue Jays -166, and Seattle Mariners -130. Is that enough money for you, Ducks, or you need more?
Nah, I mean it's it's not enough money, but I'm gonna place it though. Hold on.
I'm gonna give you another one then, just because you always need another one, and I'll do it for you. I'll definitely get you right.
I'm gonna add something to it though, because
We're gonna add something to it right here. We're gonna add something to it. I got the lock's name since you want me to be risky here. Um, we taking those twins.
yeah, okay. All right, let me this is how I'm about to all right, taking the twins. So we got the Sox -1.5, the Mariners, Blue Jays, Twins -126. All right, that's pretty good, you know.
It's plus 754 on my ticket.
Yeah, mine too. Well, mine says +739, but I take it. But I'm gonna add something to that. Hold on.
You still gotta add.
Nigga, I'm parlay shouted. You feel me? So this is what I'm going for the day. You did because I've been a parlay killer. Anything in between damn 5 and 7, I've been killing. So that's what I'm about to do for the 5 joint. And this is using the model end, but this is using off the dome. I am gonna go with the Blue Jays, but I'm gonna go with them for the money line because I feel like they always usually be having a low scoring game. I'm gonna go with the Sox. I'm gonna take that -1.5 versus the White Sox because I feel like they're gonna whoop their ass because they shouldn't have lost to a 14-0. I mean, a team that only won 17 games now this season. Fucking trash. I'm gonna take the Mariners again because the Royals shouldn't have beat them, even though they got my boy Bobby Witt. I'm motherfucking taking these. I'm taking these Brewers over the Dodgers, and I'm taking these Orioles over the Rays today. Oh, hold on. That's five. Let me add in two more because it's 5 to 7, and then y'all, take out whoever else y'all want. I got these Phillies over the Mets, even though that's a risky game. I'm taking the Phillies over the Mets because I feel like it can go either way with that game. And I'm gonna take these Braves over the Nationals. And then we go for the 7. But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take that yeah, I'm gonna leave that where it's at.
I'm not mad at those Braves. I got them on another ticket. I did like that Nationals call from the model last night. Did you take that, Jay?
Yeah, I took that.
Nationals definitely came out for that, bro. That's crazy. That's 2 days in a row the model called a big underdog.
All right, you bet $3 on this, you get 107. I'm
Sheesh.
gonna take that eyes right there.
I need to put 100 on that.
You know. And then what I start doing too is I start doing another 3 leg, but I do one game that I feel comfortable with, and then two
Nah,
games that I feel can go either way.
I'm gonna give
So
you. I'll give you a parlay. I'm gonna give you one. I'm gonna give you
let
one.
me
You
know
want
what
a
you got.
moonshot? I'm gonna give you a legitimate moonshot on here. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all motherfuckers be choosing way too many games. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem with these shits. So this is what we gonna do today. We gonna take the Red Sox -4.5
Where the fuck do you see that at?
alternate run lines.
Alternate. I see over. I see over 4.5.
No. You gotta go to your alternate run line section.
Hold on, man. This shit ain't. Okay, alternate run lines. Here we go. You said you're gonna take my shit only go up to 3.5.
All right, we'll take a minus 3.5.
It's only plus 164.
They only go to 3.5.
Yeah.
Handle some bullshit.
That shit ain't no motherfucking moonshot. This a moonshot. I'm gonna take these Boston minus 1.5. I'm gonna take these motherfucking.
Nah, you gotta run it up. Run it up to the 3.5. Run it up as high as they'll let you take it.
Alright.
Because I got Boston minus 4.5. I got them Blue Jays minus 3.5. And I'm gonna take these Cubs minus 3.5. I need some ridiculous shit.
Hell no. I was just about to bet against the Cubs. I was about to bet it on the Reds.
Tired of these Cubs being sorry as hell.
And I'm about to go with the fucking damn, who I think gonna win today. I think the Rockies gonna win today. I'm gonna take them plus 158. And I'm gonna take the Tigers plus 142.
Do you think the Rockies get another one? Did they get out last night? Did they win
Yeah.
yesterday?
Yeah, they did.
They won
They
again
did. Last
yesterday?
time I checked, they was winning.
No, no, no. The St. Louis got out of there.
No, you lying.
St. Louis won last night.
Hold on. I'm checking right
No,
now.
they was winning at some point. I saw that.
Oh, they did fucking win.
Yeah,
They
last night
did.
got witching hour, man. The way Seattle dropped, the
You
way
lying.
Boston dropped. Today should be a great day, though. I feel like I want to take them Yankees.
Well, I ain't taking that. I am taking them Yankees. Them Yankees gonna win today. It's a night game at Yankee Stadium. I feel good about the
On a
Yankees.
Saturday
Yeah.
against the Dodgers. Yeah, shit going crazy.
I'm looking for them the plus game, the plus, who plus today? The Giants plus 110. The Mets plus 136. I might throw the Mets on there just in case. All right, Boston minus 3.5, Detroit money line, and the Mets money line. $10 get you 140. All right, man. That's what we got for the bets. Anything else you want to throw on there? I did have some home run joints that I did have. I did have Ellie De La Cruz, Bobby Witt Jr., and Pete Alonso hitting home runs today. So if y'all want to take at least one of them out of that, I think at least one of them out of that. Ellie De La Cruz, Bobby Witt Jr., Pete Alonso. Oh, and Bryce Harper. I put Bryce Harper on there too. But nigga, I was bored last night. I was thinking about what you said about your mans that put some money on some Korean shit. I was like, fuck it. The only thing that I could bet on though was like UFC, so I put some UFC bets in. I'm like,
Did
fuck
they
it.
hit?
Them shits is still going.
Oh, well, that's always good to know.
And some college baseball games too. I'm waiting to see if they hit today.
Let me
But
I'm
all
about to
right,
get some.
man. You said what?
That's it. That's a wrap. We about to go ahead and we about to go ahead and put your tickets in, people.
Yeah,
Check us
put your
out on I
tickets
got the
in.
lots.com. Where Kev at? Tell him to record his jingle so we can play it back.
Uh you heard it. You heard one more time. We got Blue Jays money line, Red Sox minus 1.5,
Yes.
and who you say the Mariners, right? And the Mariners money line. All right, put your bets in now. Let's get it. Get your picks in now. All right, y'all. What we had last on the list? I think that was it because we started it with Caitlin Clark. So, yeah, man. Good luck on y'all bets today, man. I appreciate y'all for tapping in with me. Let me run the outro and then we out. Y'all, anything else anybody had? Nah, y'all. That's it.
No, that's it. Yeah, man, for sure.
All right, Grizz. I'm gonna hit you in a minute, yo. For if you got a second.
Yeah, no problem. Hit me up, bro. Y'all hold it down. Ballgame Banter. We up.
All right.
All right, peace.
Peace.
Swish, no I'm ballin', check the follow through. Still came through the lane like Vince Carter do. Got this thing on the string, I'm like Uncle Drew. Klay Thompson, how they run and shoot. Like Swish.